All right, so some of my loyal followers out there said to me, they said, look, Dan, why don't you do a longer video that's like a really cool fitness challenge, kind of like Insanity, but we can't call it Insanity because of copyright laws. But just make something really intense, just like you normally do with stuff that you find around the house. And maybe set something up on YouTube so that guys, if they can't go to drill again because, you know, because of why we're at home, they can do at home for PT or for PRT. And so check this out. This is really cool. This is what I came up with. Okay, I'm going to give you a little walkthrough and talk through and safety concerns about what I've come up with right here. What we have in store for the Combat Fitness Challenge, and hi, by the way, is a 50-meter shuttle course, or actually 100 meters. But what I did is I marked out a 50-meter line by the big apple tree over here. I'm gonna walk up to it and turn around, talk about safety of a couple things, and describe each event. So here's a 50-meter line by the big apple, and down by that big elm is our start line. Okay, so the first leg of this Combat Fitness Challenge is going to be a 300-meter shuttle run. That's 6 legs of this 50-meter course right here. Obvious concern is twisted ankle. I don't have flat ground here. I got a fairly even terrain, but it's not flat. Walk it, make sure there's no prairie dog holes, no divots. Get all the kids' toys out of the way. Just be sure, because the number one concern here is twisted ankles. And I'm going to do this thing in combat uniform. You decide what the best uniform to keep you safe is. Okay, we're not building a rocket ship here. We're working out. So stick with your range of motion. Stick with what you're comfortable with. All right, that's a safety concern with the 300-meter shuttle. That's the first event. The second event, after you get back to the start line on your third time, is going to be, all right, second event here is going to be a modified climbing drill. So I'm going to hop up on that tree branch, okay, and I'm going to do some pull-ups, 5 reps. Then I'm going to do 5 reps of leg tucks. I'm going to do 5 reps of heel hooks, and I'm going to do 5 reps of alternate grip pull-up. Please see FM 722 or my previous videos if you're unfamiliar with those exercises. Big safety concern is that's a high tree branch. I have a stool right here. I'm going to use that stool and I'm going to hop up on there. Try to find the lowest tree branch possible. You have to try to find something that's long enough, obviously, and horizontal. Okay, to really properly do these, if you have to go to a different part, of the lawn to do these, if you don't have a convenient branch right here at start line, do so, please. Do not slip and fall and get hurt. All right. The third leg of this is going to be the suitcase carry. This is a 50-pound dumbbell. Right here. Get it out of the shadow. Okay, this is a legit exercise tool. It's something I bought. Well, it's something I've had. But if you don't have a dumbbell, you try an office cooler like we did in our previous video to get this to get the same effect. Okay, so this is 50 pounds. You are going to grab that with one hand, a la suitcase, go down to the 50-meter line, put it down, switch hands, come back to the start line and put it down. Okay, after a short break after that, the fourth leg of this event is going to be the 20-pound sack toss, or the 20-20. This is everybody should have one of these. This is what you get when you sign up for 6 years, or when you extend your contract for 6 years. You get this nice National Guard recruiting bag. So everybody should have one of these at home. What I did is I filled this with 1 cubic yard of red mulch. I don't think color is specific. I think red weighs the same as black or brown. But I'm going to take that and I am going to toss it over that tree branch for 10 reps of 2-count tosses. So it's going to be 20 total tosses over, and then I'm going to come and throw it back over the other side. Okay. After that, the final event is going to be a sled drag. I'm going to grab this big old canoe right here. It weighs about 90 pounds, I think. It's fiberglass. I can lift it over my head barely. But I'm going to attach a rope to that, and I'm going to drag this sucker to the 50-meter line. where I'm going to turn around and drag it back here. By then, my legs should be pretty tired. The final thing we have to do is a half-mile run. Safety concerns with a half-mile run: don't go running in your combat uniform on the roads. The local populace might get a little nervous with the current political climate. Feel free to throw your PTs on, or your civilian PTs. Okay. And while we're talking about safety concerns, make sure you don't drop that 20-pound sack on your head as you're tossing it over. Make sure you clear out your area of obstacles like dumbbells before you start throwing it, so you don't trip. As far as the sled drag, feel free to wear gloves as long as they're AR 670-1 compliant, so you don't scuff your hands up unnecessarily as you're pulling it backwards. Careful not to trip and fall again. But we're going to pull that sled any way we can. Forward, backward, sideways, crawling, whatever we have to do to get that 100 meters, 90 to 100-pound sled pull happening. So we're going to do this thing now. It's going to be fun. Okay, here we go. Now, since we're doing a pretty intense workout today, I'm going to make sure you guys do the prep drill. All right, there's 10 exercises in the prep drill for the Army PRT, and they go in sequence every time, and it's the Army's version of a dynamic warm-up. Most of you should be fairly familiar with the exercises, but if not, I'll demonstrate it. So here's how we stand. Straddle stance, hands on hips. Okay, feet on the railroad track. This means your feet are shoulder width apart, your hands are on your hips, and your toes are pointed north and south. All right, watch this demonstration. The first exercise in the prep drill is the bend and reach. Starting position up here, you're going to come down and reach right in between your legs. Doesn't matter if your back is rounded at this point. Yeah, you're just kind of coming down and going as far as you can. It's a 4-count movement. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Okay, that's all there is to it. Next exercise is the rear lunge. Now the rear lunge has a couple different nuances to it. One is your back leg needs to stay straight. So as you do a rear lunge, you're going to come straight back leg straight, front leg's bent. Okay, your hands are on your hips. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. Now, cadence should be a little slower than that, a little more moderate. But as you progress in reps. You can progress in speed a little bit. Next exercise is a high jumper. The high jumper, again, is a 4-count movement. Takes a little more coordination. Okay, starting position is right here. The key to this is you're going to jump on every movement. So again, straddle stance, hands on hips. Starting position, 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. All right, it's great. So the next exercise is the rower. Okay, the rower, you're going to get in the supine position and watch my demonstration. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Pull. Easy as that. All right, next exercise is going to be the squat bender. Squat bender is a little more rigid than the bend and reach. So on the way down, you're going to engage the lats to keep your shoulders back. All right, starting position. Well, remember how we stand. Straddle stance, hands on hips, railroad tracks, right? The squat bender. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Okay. Next exercise is going to be the windmill. The key to the windmill is you're going to bend your knees. You're going to turn and flex at the hips, and you're going to twist. Basically, you're going to move in all 3 planes of motion: sagittal, transverse, and frontal plane. Starting position for the windmill. And 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Okay, good. Next exercise is going to be the forward lunge. The forward lunge, the key points here are, I like to imagine myself picking something up. So, straddle stance, hands on hips. You're taking a little step forward, but you're coming down. Imagine yourself picking up like an ammo can. Okay? Boom. And you're going to alternate legs. Straddle stance, hands on hips. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. Okay, good. Next exercise is the prone row. Prone row, where you're going to be in the prone position. Key points: keep your shoelaces to the ground. Okay. Keep your feet on the ground. Keep your hands off the ground. Fingertips interlock and join. Okay, and you're going to pull back, just like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Halt. All right. So we got 2 exercises left. First one's everybody's favorite, the bent leg body twist. Okay, bent leg body twist. Key points are: palms are flat, shoulders are on the ground, head is off the ground, knees and ankles at a 90-degree angle. Okay, you're gonna come over. You're not gonna touch the ground, but you're not gonna go so far that your shoulder comes off the ground. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, good. Now, next exercise we're going to do, the final exercise, the prep drill, is the push-up. Don't worry about losing push-ups for the ACFT. This is to get you warmed up. By the time you're done the prep drill and you do your push-ups, the hand release push-ups are plenty of distance in the future where your muscles are going to be warmed up. You're not going to lose push-ups per se. This is a necessary part of the prep drill, of the ACFT, and of the Army warm-up. For the push-up, make sure your fingertips are within the outside of your shoulders. But we're going to do a normal push-up. Feet together, front leaning rest position. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh! Okay, and that concludes the prep drill. Okay, it's as easy as that. Now, I did do the prep drill today because we've got the Combat Fitness Challenge today. It's going to be pretty intense.